Was that Vela? Yes, I did. Yeah, I played 2 services yesterday. It's a bit tricky. Limp Bizkit song called My Way. I just think of Frank Sinatra. E major, C major, G major. So. C sharp standard. Oh yeah, I forgot they're very low tune, so it'll be like. Tune very, very low. Luckily I have my 7 string now, so I can sort of cheat. Crowley is proof as to why D minor is the best key. Well, absolutely. The best key is the minor version of what your lowest string is tuned as. So like if your lowest string is E, then E minor is the best key. If your lowest string is C, then C minor is the best key. That's the general rule for me, because then you can just play 7, 9, 10. Is A sharp standard? Well, as long as it's standard, like that's perfectly fine. Like A sharp standard, oof, that is quite low. Like that is very low. Like that's lower than my 7th string. So like I'll have to tune this down 1 if I want to be in your tuning. Yeah, that's damn low. Standard A sharp. Goodness. So it's like my 7th string, but I put it in E flat standard. Goodness. Yeah, you'll need a nice baritone for that. I just like to play songs in E standard against my A sharp standard guitar to make it sound evil as if. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, that will definitely work. Like the as long as you have that sort of, because you have your E. Oh, sorry, E, and then your A sharp makes the tritone, so really, really cool. Next part is a little bit more difficult. We have overdubbed a song in different tuning. Bass sound one is definitely 2.5 steps, but basically a fifth of the root. Oh my goodness, that'll be really crazy. Like, I've never tried that, but I'll definitely try that. So then you're essentially playing a fifth harmony of whatever the song is being played as. I think that'll be really, really interesting. Like, sounds so delicious. I'll definitely try that out. Okay, so that's the thing. so it has like a rotation there. Okay. Ah. Quite a jump. What? And then back to the octave. Damn, that's gonna be a rough 4 bars. Ugh. Open string. Huh. But many people may disagree. Dave Mustaine is the best sounding guitarist. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say he's the best, but he's incredible. Like, he's fantastic. Especially, all the guys his age have pretty much aged and fizzled out. Like, if I compare him now to James Hetfield or Kirk Hammett, like, he blows them totally out of the water. Like, he's on a much higher level than them. And even back in the day, like, his stuff is just insane. He's a really, really good guitarist, really great songwriter as well. So yeah, no, he's fantastic. Such a weird turnaround. What's those most incredible representing different metal genre? Yeah, I've seen some of that stuff. Yeah, oh my gosh, dude. Like, it starts off, tame and everything, and then the more distorted and the more, yeah, yeah, noise grind. Oh, and then like, yeah, as soon as you get to like slam and just, any sort of grind, something is just, oh my word, it's just the most like, yeah. Starts off tame and everything, and just gets progressively just like, huh? I think slam is like the final threshold of like listenable, extreme metal. Like it's like the furthest you can go. Like it's just. Oh, brutal death metal is how you turn a boy into man. Abso-freaking-lutely. Oh man, brutal death metal. What's your favorite brutal death metal band? Like, I guess the definition changes quite a bit, and it's like it overlaps a bit with technical death metal as well, because it's very, very similar in the technical aspect, but as far as the songwriting and just the aesthetic of it, obviously the brutal death metal stuff is a little bit more extreme. But like, yeah, I guess that'll be Cannibal Corpse and Gorguts, Cryptopsy, Vader. What's that other band? Morbid Angel. Yeah, I guess bands like that. Vital Remains, Deicide. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. As far as I know. There's a band that pig band. Seen the meme with a woman vocalist that does pig scream. Maybe it's a Pig Destroyer. I think that's one of the bands. Band that is pig band. It would have to be that band, Pig Destroyer. Meme by the woman vocalist does pig scream. No, I haven't seen that one. Okay, yeah, Pig Destroyer. Yeah, like the thing is, these bands really veer into the technical death metal side. Like for technical death metal, for me, it'll be Necropagist, Obscura. Yeah, I think those are the two big ones for me when it comes to the tech death stuff. Also the Faceless, really, really great stuff. Nile, oh my word, Nile is just, oh my word, so good, so freaking good. And Decapitated, like Decapitated is just, it's so awesome. Freaking love Decapitated. Oh, it's such a troll. Such a troll. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah. It's like, if you want to get really heavy, like, Metallica, it's like, yeah. If you're really feeling evil, it's like Metallica. Oh my goodness. Oh, amazing. And then like if you're feeling extreme, Nickelback, I think, yeah, they're quite heavy. They're very, very heavy. Nirvana. Yeah. Nice guitar. But from another guy that has a nice bridge. Ja, Rickard, jy weet mos. Very, very nice. Properly. If I were to rip with one riff, I would actually choose the Come As You Are riff. Yeah, that's very, very true. But it's also just the... How long does it take for you to learn solo melody? Yo. I remember when I was just starting out, it took ages. It took extremely long just because I didn't have much to pull from it. I didn't have much of a bank to pull from. But now it's a lot easier because the more stuff you learn, the easier it is to learn stuff. Because then you'll start noticing patterns. Like you'll sort of predict what the notes are going to be that the person's going to use, or the rhythm that the person's going to use. So it takes significantly less time. The more stuff you've learned, the faster it's going to be to learn newer things. But I remember it being absolutely freaking irritating trying to learn certain stuff. Let me have a look. Oh boy, I'm scared. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh boy. Is this going to humble me? Okay, I can already hear that's a pentatonic one. Like I can already predict in just from these few seconds it's going to be like... And somewhere there's going to be... So I can already see like he's in the... just the minor pentatonic box. And there's certain target notes that people do from just experience. Like people will tend to do these certain things. Like he'll maybe do this. And then so something like that. Let me check the rest. There we go. Can you hit a 1.5 fret harmonic on the high E string or high B string? Like 1.8. What do you mean like by 1.8 fret? Do you mean like the 18th fret? Or what do you mean by 1.8? That I don't really understand. you see, Ricard? Just like a second fret harmonic, but slide it down so your finger is halfway between the first and the second fret. Oh, you mean like that sort of thing? So you just second fret harmonic, but slide it down so your finger is halfway between first and second fret. So like. Something like that. It's not that low, like. Maybe like that. Okay, so let's check. Then he went lower. What he just did was he went an octave lower. So like. So he was here. Now he went. So he's still in the same box technically. So he just went. So like you see, Ricard, the thing is there's so much overlap between solos in a specific style. There are certain tendencies that people would go for. It's not that it's easy or anything. It's just it's a bank that I've developed over the years of riffs and just choices and decisions that sort of avail themselves when a song like this is written. So like a lot of it, the rhythm, the note choices, the phrasing has already been practiced in other songs. So it's like it sort of presents itself when you play something in a certain style. That's why it's so good to learn as many songs as possible, because then you can literally just learn the whole thing immediately. Obviously it takes some time to develop that bank, but once you've developed it, it's like an exponential curve. It starts off, it's very, very difficult, like to get moving, but then once you really start learning more and you crack it eventually, then it becomes infinitely easier to learn stuff. Okay, let me have a look here. So it says I made a chart and figured out all the natural harmonics on a string. There are 5 audible intervals. Arguably another one. So you have the first, second, fourth, fifth, seventh, maybe a flatted fifth. Okay, so if you play 2.2, 2, and a 1.9 natural harmonic sequence, you play G, A, B. Okay, let's go. So this. It's going to be a G. That one. Yeah. Okay. So that's on the 5th and 7th frets. Those two, and then the 12 is over there. It's a lot more scientific and mathematical than it might seem. Like if you take these harmonics that I just played, and you take the length of the vibrating string, which is from the nut to the bridge saddle. If you cut that distance in half, perfectly in half, that'll be on the 12th fret. If you cut that distance now from the 12th fret to the nut in half, be the 5th fret. If you cut that distance in half again, it'll be like on the 9th fret, and you cut that distance in half again, it'll be the 7th fret. So the 9th fret one is very, very faint. It's very, very faint, but it is there. It's like very, very faint, but it's purely a mathematical thing. And then once you get into pinch harmonics, then you do the same thing, but instead of cutting the harmonics on the fretboard, you cut them where you're picking. So you sort of touch them with your fingers, so like that. So okay, imagine there's a 2.2 fret, about 1/5 between the 2nd and the 3rd fret. Okay. Like there. Like that sort of thing. There. That one. That is so damn difficult. Ugh. How to hit tapped harmonics. Let me just get some distortion for that, because you're gonna need so like it's so freaking ridiculous. Oh my word. Oh man. Oh goodness. Okay. Cyclone. Just want to quickly help you out. So you say tapped harmonics. Do you mean like stuff like that? Stuff like that. Is that okay? So it's a case of, it's a mathematical thing. So now, whatever fret you're on, so I'm on the 7th fret now. I'm gonna have to essentially check the distance of the vibrating string, cut it in half. It's gonna be on the 19th fret. Depending on where I'm fretting here, it's gonna be on a different place. So now you hammer it with your, I use my middle finger, you hammer on top of the fret. You sort of hit it quite hard. So you hit it like that. There's also one on the 14 and the 12. So it's exactly what Val is saying. You're using the natural harmonics. Yeah, essentially what you're doing is, like, I'm holding it there, and then I'm sort of picking. It's kind of like playing just a natural harmonic with your open string. So like that. Same idea. Same idea. And then on the 5th fret, on the 7th, and then the 5th. So now for every fret that I go up, my harmonics shift a fret as well. So now my 7 has become my 8. Like that. And then if I shift up another fret, it's going to be 14. And then 9. So it's all proportional. Really, really interesting scientific thing. But like, when I go further, so that's pretty much how it works. So the best way to start this is just mute all the other strings, pick a string that you want to do, and then tap on the 12th fret, and the 5th fret, And then once you get that, then eventually you'll notice harmonics over here as well, like on the where you're picking. Like that, but then it's better to use your thumb. So very, very cool. First time I was introduced to this was with Disturbed's Remnants solo. Just as what's up, Sid? Sid from Ice Age. If you want to hear all the notes produced from harmonics on a string, and if you actually want to hear what that note is, then use a slide. That is a very, very good point. That will really, really help out. But also, as you said, it does help to have, what do you call it? Higher action. Yeah. What should I learn before tapped harmonics? I can do pinch harmonics right now. Damn, well done. Beginner, like 8 months in. Dude, if you can play pinch harmonics already, that's freaking incredible. I think I could only do it maybe 2 years into my playing. I was so confused because now people will produce this high pitch sound, but when they're on the low string. So I'm like, what the flip? So pinch harmonics is where it gets confusing. Yeah, that's very true, Vala. Oh my word. What should I learn before tapped harmonics? Well, what you should learn is whatever techniques are thrown at you in a song that you want to know how to play. So if there are specific techniques in a certain song that you want to learn those techniques. Doesn't help you learn 1,000 different techniques and none of the songs you want to play use any of them. Like you'll become an all-rounded musician the more songs you learn, because the more songs you learn, the more techniques you'll be exposed to. And the thing is, when you're learning a song, you'll care a lot more about being able to play a song perfectly than being able to play an exercise perfectly. There's like this disconnect between musicians. Like we wanna practice. This is the golden exercise for this, and now I'm gonna run this thing for 10 minutes, and I'm gonna do this exercise and that exercise, and it's like you're not nearly as invested in an exercise as you are in a specific song. So it's very, very important to gear all your practice towards learning songs, towards developing your musicianship. Because you might say, okay, but I need to have exercises to stress certain movements and certain things. Fair, but get your exercises from a song which has those things in it. Like for instance, when everyone starts off with this. Like, great. So what that's doing is that's building hand synchronization and 4 notes per string. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. But like, okay, so now if you encounter a song with uneven notes on a string, you're kind of stuffed. You can't really do much. So when I was learning Children of Bodom and I came across Bed of Razors, I was like, okay, this is a little bit difficult. So I would pretty much just, I would take a piece of a song, a small riff or something then I would turn that into an exercise, and I'll care about that exercise because it's from a song that I want to play. So like it's really the way I've developed. I've done 1,000 billion exercises, but this approach has really just made it much more enjoyable practicing. Like you can look at it as many diagrams, as many exercises, as many whatever, but you'll improve faster when you care about what you're practicing. And I care a lot more about the songs that I want to play. You practice songs. You practice to learn songs. You don't practice to play an exercise perfectly, unless an exercise is a song. This is the Cort KX707. It's the 7-string version of that. Fantastic guitar. I got this like 2 weeks ago, so I'm very, very happy. Do I like Les Pauls? Oh, man. Like, I really like Les Pauls. I think pre-2018. They just sort of fallen off since then. And yeah, like the newer Les Pauls aren't the greatest, and they're just extremely inaccessible price-wise. They're just ridiculously expensive. So I love the shape, the appearance. I mean, Slash is like the reason I started playing guitar. So frick, man. Obviously, I like a Les Paul. For example, on the high E string, it's the E4 note. Yeah, and the highest octave and harmonic. This is really, really like complicated stuff. Like, my goodness, with 2.2 fret, which E7 note. That's like, oh my word, huh? Sorry, Cyclone, you said I'm self-taught, and I was like bored to watch tutorials mainly focused on exercise and playing songs I like. So I don't. My techniques are the best. If you can tell me more about harmonics, tap. I don't. My techniques are the best. If you could, can you tell me more about harmonics? So yeah, I think Valor pretty much has answered your sort of question and everything. But harmonics are a very niche technique that you won't really encounter that much. I think especially if you're now a beginner, I think the best thing for you to work on is alternate picking and legato. Those are the two main techniques I think that'll really boost you. So for alternate picking, it's just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But put your metronome at, like, let's say, right now is at 145. And then just do this every day for like 5 minutes. And then you'll improve your basic technique as well. Obviously, then you eventually want to get to, like, let me see, 200. Because if you can't play a single note at a certain speed, there's no way you're going to be able to play multiple notes at that same speed. So very good to develop your speed with that. And then mute your other strings. Practice your legato. Very, very good. Okay, I'm a bass player, but I want to learn more about guitar. What kind of guitar should I get? If you're a bass player, the safest guitar to get is a Fender Squier. Fender Squier Strat. It's the safest. It's like the most common shape, the most common sound. It's just the most easy sort of guitar to start with. Depending on how much experience you've had with bass, I'll probably get an Ibanez. I'm a big Ibanez guy. Like, it's really, it's my favorite guitar. This feels exactly like an Ibanez, by the way. Like, it really does. It's such a amazing instrument, even though it's a Cort, but it's made in the same factory as all the other Ibanez stuff in Indonesia, so feels exactly the same. I really like it. So ran out of words, there's a limit, lol. Sorry man, I don't know how this stuff works. You can do slide harmonics like a Slipknot Surfacing album. You can do tap harmonics like a Megadeth oh yeah, you're very right. Fella, you know so much about harmonics, it's actually insane. With a tremolo bridge guitar like Floyd Rose. Oh yes. Wait, were you playing on the frets? No, so technically not on the frets. When I'm playing when I'm fretting any sort of note, I take a look at the space between the two frets, and then I divide this space in half. So I have this block now. I don't know if you can see this, but like I have. Let me do this. So I have a fret now, the space. I will divide this fret in half, and I'll place my finger in between the half marker and the actual fret itself. Because if you're gonna press on the physical fret, you can sort of bleed over into the next fret. So like, you don't want that. You want to sort of be just behind the fret. So when I'm doing this sort of thing, I actually play the note and I hammer on. If you see, also in the second half of the fret, and this one also second half of the fret. If you want to hear a song which uses the natural harmonics to create the same scale song, Hollow by Pantera. Oh man. Goodness. Which is G, F sharp, and then E. Man. E minor scales. Super fun. But I think the best piece of advice I can give you is just learn songs. And when you get stuck, then you know what to practice. Once you encounter a wall in a song, then you know exactly what you need to practice. It's easy for me to say this is what you need to work on, that's what you need to work on, but the thing is, everyone's in a different stage of their musical development. So like you kind of need to be able to identify your weaknesses, and the only way to do that is to actually try to play something outside of your reach. Like for instance, for me right now, what's been killing me, I think for the past couple of years, is this one sweep section from Winter Sun Song, which is the thing that makes it difficult is not the individual arpeggios, it's the fact that they are so close to each other and I have to shift between them. So the shifting is the most difficult part of this. Like if I go, that's fine, and that's fine, but as soon as I have to and then you just hear this sort of stuff. So I've been like analyzing my technique, all my motions and everything, just to min-max this thing, because it's so damn fast. So I need to make sure that I'm actually doing this correctly, just because there's your margin for error at such high speeds is ridiculously slim. So I need to make sure that every single motion I'm doing is correct. But that's something like this has exposed my weaknesses, so it's very, very good. Now I know exactly what I have to practice. Also, when I bend like after the 17th fret, I feel like the note cuts off halfway. Like it's not a clean bend. Is like problem with my guitar. It could be your action could be too low. I know that has sometimes been a thing. So like if you go, if it cuts off halfway, then it could be the fact that your saddle is too low. So then the actual vibration is just blocked. That's one thing. Also, as Vala said now, it could be guitar amp not having enough gain. Yeah, that too. Exactly that. So you just open your tone knob and your volume knob fully, but it could genuinely be something like that, where your saddle is a bit too low. So for that, it could be really two things. If it's a guitar problem, it could be your neck is you got a bit of a back bow. So in order to fix that, you need to go to your truss rod and tighten the steel rod inside the neck, so that the neck itself has a slight bow, very, very slight, but there has to be a little bit of a bow, otherwise the strings can't ring out. But it's either that or your saddle is too low. So just have a look at that. Like I have this notched edge ruler, and I can pretty much just check also if my neck is so this is the 25.5 inch. So I can just check if my neck is straight as well, and you just lock it on there, and you can use a flashlight or your phone or something and just check like are there gaps underneath the teeth of this ruler, and then you can sort of see am I bent a little bit to one direction. And once you've identified that, could be that, but yeah. Get good clinic, bro. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be me for tonight. I wanna just get some rest. Week has begun, so yeah. No, thanks for joining in, and definitely stop by. I stream every single day. So if there are any questions or anything you maybe need assistance with, I'll be here to help you out. So yeah, awesome, man. Hope you have a fantastic day, Cyclone. Really enjoy it and learn something that you want to learn. Forget about the exercises for a little bit. Cool, man.